What's going on, guys? It's CodyBPyrotechnics, and today we're going to be taking a look at all sorts of different types of firework missiles. We've got everything from these mini plastic ones right here to these extremely large 10-inch missiles that look like that, the classic ones that have the 4 fins on the bottom, and even some really strange rockets that feature this weird lift charge on the bottom, and it doesn't act like a rocket. So as you guys know, there are many types of firework missiles. We've got Saturn missile batteries that come on a board like this, and pretty much these things are just like your Black Cat rockets without the packaging on it, and of course these whistle as they go up in the air. So we've got Saturn missile batteries like that, and then we've got the real firework missiles over here. These things are actually categorized as rockets and missiles, so when you go to fireworks stores, you'll often see these things in that aisle. Now this is an example of like a smaller firework missile, and this is called Pioneer Cruiser by Sky Pioneer Fireworks, and I believe I've got 3 of them, and this is the pack that came in. Now I think in the pack you get 6 of them, but unfortunately I've only got 3 for the video. So this is the Strike by World Class Fireworks. However, it's a little bit confusing because when you think of missiles, you think of, you know, you light the fuse and then it flies up into the air. But you all know how single shot fireworks work with the lift charge, right? Well, that's kind of what these missiles do. So that thing on the bottom is not a rocket engine. It's actually black powder that sends the whole thing up in the air without the need for a rocket engine. And then it kind of has like this whistling tourbillon thing that goes up in the air. So it does look like a firework missile, but it's not built the right way. And I've actually got this missile right here, which is missing a fin, and so we don't want to light that one off. It would just go completely sideways. So what we're going to do is show you exactly how that works, because just like on these smaller ones, this missile has the same contraption there on the bottom. And moving on, we've got some of these really weird ones with like this gyro thing on the bottom. I have no idea what something like this is even called. It reminds me of a firework called a girandola, except it's on the bottom of the missile. So this is a 14-inch sidewinder missile, and I think it goes up in the air, and when it does, it spins. Now I don't know if that's going to have an effect on the performance or if it's just there for show. This one here is a 10-inch, as you can see the size difference there, and it's got like a really cool neon green top. 10-inch fantastic missile by Top Gun Fireworks, so we'll be comparing those two, seeing which one is better. We've got the split wing rockets. I picked these up at Old Glory Fireworks in South Dakota for $1.69 a piece. And I've got not 1, but 2 of those. And then the rest of these I think are all by different brands. So we've got a World Class Fireworks Tomahawk here. This is another one that's utilizing the lift cup at the bottom versus your standard rocket engine fuel, which is what you're seeing right here on the Big Fireworks 12-inch missile. And this one here specifically is a blue and white strobe. We've got the Apache here, again with the lift cup there on the bottom. Anytime you see something protruding out of the bottom of a missile like this, it's definitely that lift powder I was telling you about earlier. Then we got the Sky missile here by Sky Pioneer. That's another 12-inch missile, I believe. And last but not least, we've got another one, but this time it's red. So putting them there right next to each other, you can see they are the same. One is black and one is red. But then we've got the Sidewinder 8-inch missiles by Lightning Bolt Fireworks. And as you guys know, the company's out of business, so they don't actually make fireworks anymore. So these should be kind of fun to test out. The only thing that kind of freaks me out a little bit is that the fins here on the bottom are cardboard. So there's really no telling if this thing is going to stay intact on its flight up into the air, whereas these ones are plastic and much more durable. You know those things aren't going to bend, but these, I just don't know if they're going to hold up to the test of these missiles. Either way, I can't wait to try them out. I do have 2 or 3 packages of these, so I wanted to light a few off for you guys in this video. And then of course we got the mini Gemini missiles here by Big Fireworks. It's pretty much the same thing as this. Just a whole pack of them. And these I got individually for 35 cents a piece at Wholesale Fireworks in Laramie, Wyoming. Now you might be wondering how we're going to be lighting off these firework missiles. We're not going to be shooting them off on the nice white table, of course. But if we turn around, don't mind my stack of Excalibur tubes right here. But we do have a little launch pad over here. So each one of those missiles is going to go on the center of this thing. I'm going to try to get a really cool ground zero shot of the takeoff. And then of course I'll be filming these effects as they go up into the air. So before we start setting up and shooting off our firework missiles, I really wanted to show you guys what's inside these lift compartments here at the bottom, because like I said earlier, this does not act like a stereotypical firework missile. So like when you think of a firework missile, it goes up in the air and it's got this huge propellant that comes out of the bottom, but this thing acts like a single shot. So it kind of has like a thump, and then you see the missile go up in the air, but there's no rocket fuel. So I'm really interested to see what's in this thing. So if I can just snap this other fin off, maybe we can cut into it, and I might not even have to use this box cutter. So this is the fuse, so that means you light it here, and it goes into there. So I'm thinking the lift charge has got to be somewhere beyond this. So let's see if we can do this without the box cutter. Okay, so I've got this part of the rocket opened up, or I guess the missile. So this is going to be your shell right here. When the missile reaches peak altitude, this will go off. But it's what's under here that I'm kind of confused as to what's in there. So first let's open up this thing here on the bottom and see what's behind this little red thing. That's really interesting. So take a look at this. I'm not sure what this is. So that's got to be your, man, I have no idea what that is in there. Does that even come out? So this is really just a plug. That's all just clay in there. It's like a white clay. That's really strange. So what's under there then? More clay, it looks like. So where this fuse goes into the lift charge is actually right here under the plastic thing, and I don't think we can get that out of there. All right, so this is like the best I could do. Take a look. We've got a little bag here. God, this is so cool. Tearing apart fireworks, figuring out how they're built. It looks like this might be a bag of lift charge, and it is. So that is how they get these missiles up into the air. Not all of them, of course. So for example, I'm going to show you guys this. Like this one here, where that fuse goes right into the rocket fuel. You can almost see some of it there. It doesn't work like this. So most of these missiles actually operate the normal way. When you think of a rocket, it goes like that. But these kind of pop before they go up in the air like a single shot. Anyway, that's how they work. That's just some time delay fuse right there. And that eventually connects to the shell, which again was right here. So that's what's underneath these missiles that are so mysterious with their little lift charges. So now we're just gonna let it get a little bit darker outside. As you can see, the sun is still up there in the sky. And once it is, we will start shooting all these off for you. So I wanted to get you guys a look at my little missile setup here. So obviously we always like to start with the smallest fireworks in the video and work our way up to the largest. So that's what we're gonna do here. And I'll just get you guys a quick slow pan of all of these missiles lined up in the order we're gonna light them. Now here I kind of rotated between fake missiles and real missiles to get you guys kind of a comparison as to what the differences are between them. Working our way down to the absolute largest one we have out here by world class. The Sidewinder rocket will be last. That kind of rhymed on accident there, but then we're gonna finish with the 680 shot Saturn missile by Pyropact, and that's gonna be like our grand finale for the video. All right, here goes the first missile. That was loud. Here goes a couple of them. Whoa. Nice. And here goes the last few of them. Yeah, they just whistle, no report. Was this firework missile worth it for $1.69? Let's find out. Here goes our first real firework missile of the night. See, they go completely sideways like that, and that's why we can only do these in the winter. Here goes the last split wing. Okay, that one at least went more straight. All right, here goes the first Pioneer Cruiser. That's more like it. Second one, this is the yellow one. Those are pretty nice. Here goes the last Pioneer Cruiser. This is the green one. Pretty cool. Not really a pop though. Okay, moving on to the lightning bolt rockets. Remember, these have been discontinued and the fins on the bottom are made out of cardboard. Let's see how they work. Please go straight. Wow. Here goes the last one, by lightning bolt anyway. Man, those are good for what they are. Okay, this is going to be our first weird one of the night. This is the Strike one by World Class Fireworks, and it's got the lift on the bottom, so you guys are about to see what that looks like. Here we go. Check this out. See how bizarre that is? It's like a freaking single shot. Here goes the other one like that. Not a real rocket takeoff. These things are kind of sketchy, but here goes one of our first large ones of the night with the lifting on the bottom. And it didn't even work. For comparison, this is what a true firework missile will sound like. And we're about to see another one of these here with the lift cup on the bottom. These are definitely sketchy if you're not expecting it. See, just like that. Super crazy. Thank God there's no more of those. Here goes a normal one. I gotta say though, the ones with the lift are definitely way louder. Last one with fins before we get into the spinny boys. And believe it or not, guys, this is the best luck I've ever had with missiles. Most of them have gone straight. Well, that was definitely something. Hopefully this one here is less sketchy. Whoa! That definitely didn't work. Well, that was a lot of fun, but now we got a bunch of these things laying around and I'm gonna have to do my best to collect them. But as you can see, I don't think you'd want to drive over those. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale. This is also a firework missile, but it's a Saturn missile. 680 shots, pyro-packed. Here we go. This is insanity. Oh my God. I don't know where to point the camera. Whoa! The Karen Destroyer himself. Tell you what, you guys want to make your neighbors upset on the 4th of July, get like 10 cases of these and light them all at once. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.